perfect resume for the US market in 2024. In 2021, Austin Balcock analyzed over 120,000 resumes. And I'm going to show you the tips which come from this study. Tip number one, it is proven that you have higher chances of moving to the next round if you have your LinkedIn listed in your resume. But most resumes do not have a link to the LinkedIn page. Tip number two, include relevant keywords. By this, I mean mostly hard skills, the words that you would imagine your employer would be searching for in different resumes. Tip number three, include measurable results. Most people don't do this. Accomplished X as measured by Y by doing Z. Number four, use between 475 and 600 words. Tip number five, reduce the number of buzzwords. Do not put words like synergy, natural leader, highly motivated. Prove that you're like this by showcasing your actions. Now, let's look at a real resume and make some comments on it. After that, I want to talk about why just sending resumes doesn't work anymore in 2024 and what to do instead.
So let's have a look at a very strong yet very standard resume. And these two things go very well hand in hand. Don't try to stand out by having a different format, colors, and everything. Keep it very simple. All well-paid professionals use this type of format. It can vary a little bit, but it's very close to what I'm showing you now. So you start with a name and surname, then your location. You can also drop the zip code, your phone, email, LinkedIn. Then you have three sections: experience, education, and additional information. The first thing is you name the company, its location, your title, and the timeline. So as you can see, all bullet points here start with a
Focus area.
it's not necessary, but it can be a good thing. What is very good about this resume is each bullet point is a very strong argument for why this person should be hired because it has a lot of quantified results, which I talked about earlier. The formatting got a little bit funky, so just make sure that it's all well aligned. Another thing is that this most recent job probably has way too many bullet points. I think 5, 6 is a good amount. Also, the way this person did it is they listed a lot of bullet points for the most recent job, but they listed only one bullet point for all the previous jobs. It can be more equal between different jobs. And another way of doing this, you can
And list your internship experiences.
then a very standard education section. So there are some results and achievements listed here. And then in the additional information, there are skills, and these are mostly quantitative and technical skills. I don't recommend listing your soft skills. There is also nonprofit experience and interests. Also, if you participated in competitions or have scientific achievements, it's also a good section to list it here. Or if it's something very important, you can devote a whole section to it.
So, as promised, now let's move to the topic of why the resumes alone do not work anymore. It used to be like you send a resume and you get a response to that resume and you get an interview and all that jazz. It doesn't work like this anymore because there are way too many applicants. Both companies and candidates are overwhelmed, and there is basically no communication past sending a resume. A resume now has become a follow up, which is sent after the first touch point. So the first touch point can be a conversation with a hiring manager or recruiter or referral from a friend. I'm Nadia Bograshova. I'm a senior product manager based in New York City. I'm a self-made immigrant. If you want to work with me one-on-one on your personal career strategy, reach out to me. You will make tangible steps while I'm coaching you that will get you closer to the offer.